Hey guys, so I'm gonna show you Hannah's map. And I am just learning forensic astrology. I am just learning how to map. I don't know. I barely touched the surface with astrology. I will show you a little bit in her chart and what I kind of noticed. I feel like it kind of means just scratching the surface. I am not an astrologer. And I haven't even worked on this with the astrologist. That's my friend, but there's a couple things I noticed, and I hope I'm not getting it wrong. So I did want to show you the map, though. I wasn't going to map any other locations other than just the beach. There seems to be a lot of areas that I've gotten near Long Beach looking at it. I actually used to live in California, and I visited that area a lot. And now I'm thinking the guy throwing the ball to the dog, is a dog beach, which I have visited many times out there. So I'm going to show you the astrology map. I have the EVP going just in case. And they're saying a lot of nice things. You are limitless just came in. So the balls are in the back. If spirit wants to touch them, the bear's on, everything's on. So it just kind of gives a little something extra that comes through as I show you guys this. Now, I'm going to so they can be anywhere on the line. A lot of these lines are ending in interesting places. But it could, remember, this is air miles. So, and you could go 5 degrees either side of the line. They're not going to be exact because you really have to like eye it. And I have not figured out how to use Scribble Maps. So this is the way that I'm doing it now until I figure that out. I haven't had time to learn. So, again, I'm just I'm just learning this, and I really just wanted to learn the mapping so that I can get certain areas, or they can validate certain areas for me. So I'm gonna throw the map up here, and I'm gonna zoom into locations, and I'm gonna kind of like show you. It's interesting. It's hitting in like residences, and there's stuff that like is kind of making sense with the reading. So one thing I did realize, and I didn't realize before, is they were talking about I guess somebody just sent me a thing, Kelly, and she was saying that they were talking about her being part of a twin flame cult. I didn't know that was a thing. I actually wrote a book about twin flames, but I guess, there can be a cult of anything. And I did not remember, didn't even realize at the time when I was doing the reading, when I was seeing the infinity sign, that is a sign for twin flames, is the infinity sign. They've added more to it, but that's always been a universal sign for it. So I find that kind of interesting that came in the reading, and I didn't really realize it before. So first of all, I just want to show you the couple things on the chart that I noticed, and I hope I'm understanding this right. I'm not going to go over the whole chart because I don't know how to read charts fully. Okay. I'm just learning myself. So let's see. Where is it? Oh, is this one?
Kelsey.
I think it's this one. Kelsey. Why does that sound familiar? Kelsey and floorboards. Why does that name Kelsey sound familiar? I swear it does. I can't think of why it sounds familiar right now, though. Okay. So there's just a couple things I noticed when I was Kelsey passed. Huh. Okay. You can't really zoom in too much on this for some reason. I don't know why, but you just can't. So this is the best we can do. All right. So what I noticed here was the Jupiter right here at 18 degree, which is an evil degree. 11th house, which is like social groups, but Gemini is like also technology and things like that. So interestingly enough, Jupiter, it's retrograde, so that would usually be a sign of luck. But I just noticed that it was at the evil degree in like the 11th house of friends and social groups and things like this. This can also be social media, because of it's in Gemini. So they might find luck with social media or something of that sort. But the evil degree as being kind of everything shifted because of that. And then the other thing I noticed, or I want to talk about down
Don't
here,
leave.
I'm not leaving anywhere. Is the 5th house. This is like relationships, things like that, and parties, stuff like that. And it's in Sagittarius, which Sagittarius can be like a different race. It can be, um, I think like spirituality, but she was there from a different country, so or from Hawaii, not a different country. Sorry, a different place. So you know she is from a different place, so that is kind of rules Sagittarius. But I just noticed like Mercury vertex and all of that is there in Sagittarius, interestingly enough, and yeah, that's all I kind of the Neptune right here could be like drugs or delusions or something like that in Pisces. But that's all I want to go over because I can't really read the rest of the chart and I don't want to give any wrong information. Carly, I hope I got that right if you see this. Okay. So I just wanted to I did talk to her and she did say that she feels like she did meet somebody and it could be trafficking, cultish, something like that. I did notice there is stuff in the 9th house right here, which can be spirituality, religions, things like that. Also kind of long distance, but it's also, it's a lot of other things, but it can be in a crime chart, religious elements or
Thompson.
spirituality elements. Thompson, why does that sound familiar? We just did a case on that. Wait, hold on. I want to say that's Layla. That belongs to Layla. I bet you it does. I'm trying to do her map too for her mom. We kind of already looked at her chart. So, crap, I don't know where my pen went. I'm pretty sure that's, I'll just take a screenshot. I'm pretty sure his name is Michael Thompson.
I'm with family.
But I don't think that's who's
Josh.
completely involved. Okay. That could be a completely different thing. Sorry. I'm my ADHD. All right. So I'm gonna pull up her map now. 1 second. Okay, now remember
My body's around here.
Okay, that's great. Now remember, I'm gonna kind of bring up the stuff that I got in the reading and why I kind of want to focus there because I got it in the reading. But keep in mind I'm new at this, so this is something that's very new to me. All right. All right. All right. So, interestingly enough, her sun, which is, her, it represents her vitality as well. It goes here to by Huntington Beach. And somebody said that the seals and everything that I was getting could be Seal
Don't
Beach.
disrespect us.
Hey, I'm not. You don't disrespect me. Could be Seal Beach.
My name.
I did not think about it being. I did not think this was where Seal Beach was. Although I've visited this area a lot, we've been to the aquarium over here. We've been to the the haunted ship. I can't think of the name of it right now. I've been to literally to this Rosie's Dog Beach. Like I've been all over here. So, but I did not remember that Seal Beach was here. So I find that interesting because the seals I was getting.
Let's sit and talk.
So Seal Beach, it literally goes right by Seal Beach and it goes to and it could be anywhere on this line, but it should be close to this spot. Interestingly enough, it kind of goes to this Golden Elementary School, but it could be in a house around here. It could be one of these houses that the lines are going through that could be significant. Or anywhere in this area, really. But I just find that interesting because it goes over there by Huntington Beach and by Seal Beach. And there's a dog beach here. There's dog beach. I've been to both of these dog beaches. This is just so weird to me. I've been there several times when I lived in California. So the other thing that's interesting too is this line right here, which is the IC line. I went out, it's 2 degrees Scorpio, but I went out 20 miles. So this is roundabout. It goes to like the beach. There's a harbor here. There's actually when I pulled up Belmont Shore, because I was looking for ritzy areas, there's boats over here. So I find that kind of interesting. The dog beaches are here. There's the Ferris wheels right here. So maybe I was seeing the Ferris wheel that was Long Beach. So these are all boats. It's like a harbor, which I did not know existed. And look, there's a pier. So I find this place interesting too, because the one thing that they were really specific about were the damn waves and that the beach. It kept repeating. I mean, I hope I'm right and she's alive. Like, I'm not getting that she's not her. So here, see, Queen Mary, that's what it's called. So the Queen Mary, I've been to the Queen Mary.
We like you.
Thank you. So these are all boats and stuff. Remember, I talked about the boats. All right. So I'm just going to go over, like, this can, remember, 5 degrees on either side, so it might not be exact. But, you know, I would look for ritzy areas in this spot. Or something. Because it's going to be a little different because, remember, these are air miles. But I just find it kind of interesting. I didn't realize that all this was like this over here. I guess I didn't really see it when I was there. So yeah, I just find that kind of interesting. And then, interestingly enough, I was hearing torrents when I was doing the reading. I didn't realize there was going to be a line that was going to go there. But there is. There definitely is. It's by Charles something Park. Charles Wilson Park. And we've had, 3 for 3 people being found. I haven't done anybody alive, and I'm not the one that did the maps when there was 3 for 3 people found. But she taught me how to do it, so hopefully it's right. So this area would be certainly like interesting. What road is this, just so you guys know? It's
the Loft.
The Loft, huh? So this is Arlington Avenue. Doesn't look very ritzy though, but just kind of found it a little, interesting, because it's hitting torrents. Okay. Yeah, it goes. I mean, of course, it's gonna go through houses because obviously this is a big city. Okay. I just wonder if, like, the lion is a school. I don't know if it's a school, if it's a symbolism for something. I'm not really sure. Really, honestly. And that could be, like, she was maybe talking to somebody online, and that's the dating card, too. I guess somebody she was trying to date, or, like, a rebound, or, they promise her, oh, you join our group. So, those are the ones that kind of go to the water. Oh, this one does, too. Interestingly enough. Well, not right by the water, but it goes by, like, Marina Del Rey, which someone was mentioning, weirdly.
Protection.
Thank you. So this one goes. This one goes by Culver West Alexander Park, and it goes to. This one goes straight to a house, which is very weird. Let's see what house it goes to. Don't be like driving over there though and like being like, this is Noshio Avenue. Looks like they're selling the house. 4167. What? I don't remember what numbers I got when I did this reading. 45 something. 458, 454, 4. I don't fucking know. 4 something. Huh. 45. Interesting. Okay. These are 4s. How weird. I can't read my writing. I might have to go back in the reading and see. 4, 5, or 4, 4, 8 something. It's 4 something, but interesting. This is 4s. Huh.
I like talking.
Good. Weird. Okay. So you guys can see where I'm looking at. These are 4 1s though. Okay. You see the area I'm looking at. Oh, it looks like it keeps going to this one over here. 4184, 4172, 4176. Do not go knocking on doors, okay? Just maybe like canvas this area looking. I don't know. I don't know what you should do. This is interesting. Okay. That's 2 degrees Scorpio. Or 20. I went out 20 miles. I added a 0 to it. You can add zeros to it to go out further. Okay. So that's interesting. Or it would be 2 miles. But also, this is interesting because Marina Del Rey, somebody mentioned that in the comments. There's, I don't know what's in Marina Del Rey. There's a fisherman's village, so there's boats right here. There's a literal beach right here. There's a dock right here. Santa Monica is right here. We're going to the Santa Monica Pier. So maybe they are saying she's by Santa Monica or she ends up over here somewhere. Like she's at one somewhere around here and this is where she ends up. I don't know. It would match. It would match. I did not know the airport was right there. I don't know. Is there a dog beach around here? I swear.
Be cautious.
I don't know if there's a dog beach here, but I just find that kind of interesting. Okay, because we were talking about Santa Monica because I was seeing the Ferris wheel. Could be Long Beach, but still, I was kind of going towards Santa Monica because I've been there. I know it in Torrance, and that's all kind of like the same area. So this is kind of interesting. It would be an area I would check out just from going off of visions and the reading and everything. Okay. Like that area. I know she talked about the redwoods, but these people are not going to let her go to the redwoods, in my opinion. So this is the
Jessica.
This is the Jessica. This is the South Node. Oh wait, what was the other one? Hold on. Did we already look at those ones? Yeah, Torrance and yeah. Okay, that's Long Beach. Okay, so this one, I only went 3 miles on this one. Libra. It can sometimes be a couple.
Impaled.
Oh no, that's not good. And these can also be not just where she's going to be, but places that were familiar to her, places that were familiar to him. I don't know. It's not always just where someone is. So keep that in mind too. It may be validating for other reasons. So this also goes to this spot right here. By El Paco del Rey, and it goes to, these are like not nice houses. Not like I was seeing, but there's a Grace Bible Assembly. This is the house 1100 Vernon Avenue, around that area. So it might not be that exact house. Don't be going knocking on doors. Okay. But that's kind of where it goes, interestingly enough. That round, and it's 4s again. There's a 4 here, huh? And they're not all 4s. Weird. But anyways, there's a church there. There's a couple churches there. All right. So you can go out 30 miles on that one too, but I just felt like maybe it's going to point
Curses.
to, because there was Pico right here where she was, I went from the, what you call it? From the, where she was seen getting on the train with somebody. So I went from the Pico station. So that's where this is from. And I went from that timestamp. So, I figured maybe this is where he knows or lives or something. I don't know. It's the South Node, but we'll look at the descendant line. That'll give us more on that too. I just want to make sure I'm not going over the same ones. Okay. We already looked at the Marina Del Rey one, huh? Okay, there's this one, which is the Mars, and this is the 4 degrees, so 4 miles, and then you can also go again like 40, but it went out to the water, so that's why I didn't go further. So this is again 4 miles. It's kind of weird because it's leading directly to like houses and stuff. This is like the hospital. Is this the hospital? What is that? Oh. Or is it? Oh, it's apartments. Sorry. Or business. I don't know. Yeah, this is apartments.
Kettle.
So that's interesting. RHT apartments. Where is this? This is 2636 Crenshaw. Okay. Roundabout area. Don't be knocking on doors, okay? Not trying to get people to knock on doors in that way. Just maybe check out the area, ask around. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. It keeps going to specific things. Okay. And then and since it's close to Pico, that's why I thought maybe he lived around there, the guy originally or something, or there's ties to there. So you always have to look at the moon, the co-ruler, because it's the moon. 12 degrees Cancer this way. So you always want to kind of look at the co-ruler. Yeah, it goes by University of Los Angeles. I don't know what their mascot is. I didn't look it up. Okay, so I mean, usually it's where the line is, but we've noticed it could be anywhere on the line. Like with Rick Allen, it was I went through it.
You were admired.
Thank you. So this is kind of interesting where this is going. 1345 something. It's a very nice house. It's weird that it's going directly to houses. I don't know. I'm tripping out a little bit on that. 1345 something. I don't know what this is.
I like to talk.
Thank you. I mean, we like you to talk, but this is a house on the mountain, and it's interesting because this would be very. It's not going to let me do a street view, so I don't know what this is. I don't know what this road is. But 1345 looks like it's a very huge house. So again, I find that kind of interesting in itself because I feel like there's money
Open
somewhere.
a portal.
No way! I'm not opening a portal. You freaking nuts. And this is the moon line. So co-ruler.
Jealousy.
Where somebody could be. 1345. 1345. I don't know what this street is. I don't know what this road is. It's not going to let me do a street view. It's by the John Thomas Dye School, like the road down from there. I guess that's the best I could do because it doesn't show me a street name. But that's very interesting because these look all like they are expensive. So I don't know the relevance, or why it would go there, but it's interesting. Off the 405, this is the area in case, you can find the streets and all that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Maybe it won't let me do it. What is this street? Linda. I swear I got that somewhere. Linda Flora Drive. Okay, this isn't completely it, but let's see if it lets me go down here. There's no street view available on that one, so it's below Linda Flora. Okay. All right. All right. So that's the moon line.
Deep.
And that's not far from Santa Monica. So that's interesting. Okay. So then we have this is the Jupiter line. 18 degrees. Gemini, that's evil degree. It's the evil degree of like social group. That's how I'm taking it. Like in some kind of communication with a social group online or something. Like they're evil, but they don't seem evil. Like I don't know. That's how I'm taking it because 18 is the evil degree. That's how I want to take it. I don't know if that's right. Maybe Carly can tell me. Okay, so this one hits on 17807. And again, it might not be exact, so 5 degrees each way. Just don't be going and knocking on doors. But it's
Useless.
interesting. It keeps hitting fucking houses. Excuse my language. It keeps hitting houses. Let me see. This is Welby Way. Okay, this is the house.
Cool.
Cool. Just said cool. So, you know, it could be anywhere on this 17807 Welby Way. So there it can be, you know, on one of these houses too. Don't be knocking on it. It's just an area to take a look at. Okay. All right. And this is let's go. This is interesting. This is up by where I was born, I think.
Shelley.
Oh, Santa Clarita. I didn't know there's Hart Park in Santa Clarita.
Kettle.
Why does this keep saying kettle? That's the second time it said that. I don't understand that. Anyways, I didn't know there was a Hart Park. And anyways, I was born in Santa Clarita. So, yeah. It's weird. This kind of goes not really anywhere. I mean, it could be people's work or whatever. I don't know. But it kind of goes by the SCV water agency, into like a random spot right here. And so, you know, it could be somewhere on this line. I don't know how this would be significant at all. I have no idea. Okay. But there, anyways. Interesting. Forest. When did that come in? That came in, I was working at other, Suzanne. I got Forest. So that's weird. Okay. Keep going that way. I used to live that way. So weird to look at this place because yeah, it just is. The new Lancaster. You used to go to Lancaster all the time. So this one is the Chiron line, and it goes. I want to show you this one line. The Venus line is really interesting. So this goes in the middle of the mountain. I don't know why. Some of these lines might not mean
James.
I don't know. James Kettle. Why does Kettle keep coming in? That's so weird. So I'm not really sure how that line would make sense. Unless there's links somewhere around there. I don't know. I did get mountains in the reading, but mostly I got the ocean kept repeating. She could be in the mountains now and end up by the water. That was one thing that kept repeating. So this is the what is it? This is the Neptune line. So this could be and you could go 2.7 miles, I guess, on this. I just went what the original things were at 27. This literally doesn't hit any place
Kill.
either. But you could go 2.7. I just didn't. So we can look that direction and see on those two. It might be closer. I didn't really do that. But I mean, it makes sense to. There's a dog park there too, but I saw it on the beach. The guy throwing a ball on the beach, and I didn't put it together that it could be the dog park. So, I mean, this area, like 2.7 miles from there in this direction, it would hit around, I think, around this area. Well, we could do a line there real quick and see. I didn't,
She likes you.
who? So I'm just gonna go, what we say, 2.7 miles.
Look, I'm here.
Who? This is too far, so okay. All right. Oh, Echo Park, interesting. So, if we wanted to go 2.7 miles, right? Fuck, I don't like this 2D thing.
I am Ophelia.
You keep saying that. I don't know who that is. So this is by St. Andrew something. St. Andrew. So there could be
You were a miracle.
Thank you. Oh, that's very sweet. I don't know. But these are I don't know what road this is. It's not gonna let me it's not gonna let me do a street thing there. So I mean, you could look by, this area right here. That's where the 2.7 is. And then this one back fuck. We'll just do, this is a 2 points. What is it? I don't remember what this was. Oh, Neptune. Neptune 2.7 mile mark. We'll just put 2.7 mile mark at 27 degrees Pisces. We'll do a different blue. Okay. All right. And that's probably not perfect, but this one, did we already go in here?
Cut.
Gabriella Charter School. What is this one? This is
Caring.
Yep, that's me. 1651. Oh. Echo Park Avenue. Interesting. Okay. So that's another area where it's
positive.
And then this one, this could have been, you could go 1.9 miles on this. So this didn't seem to go anywhere. So let's do
shadows move.
Let's just see where 1.9 miles goes. Let's just see it. Looks like it. So this one goes. See, these could be just people related that live around here, or where she ended up, one time after another. I don't know. This is by the hospital, weirdly. LA Downtown Medical Center. I don't know. But this is a 325 roundabout area. It's not going to let me do a street, I don't think. Well, let me see if I can do. I don't know what this was.
You are joyful.
Chiron? Hope I'm not screwing this up. 9 miles.
Resemble.
Okay. You were joyful, huh? Thank you. You guys are being so nice to me tonight. What the heck? So yeah, I just made those a little bit shorter so you guys could see, because I just went out the original miles. Okay. I mean, like I said, I think, well, you guys know what I said, all right? Okay, and then these areas, this is by Charles White Park, and so, I don't know. These roads are Fair Oaks Avenue. Okay. Altadena, California. Okay. Just doing that because you guys could see, and that way, I don't know, in case anybody's in the area, they could keep their eye out, I guess. That's the way I'm thinking about it, but I just keep getting the beach, the beach, the beach. I don't freaking know why. It just keeps repeating, and I hope that I'm right and that she's going to be okay. I'm found at the beach somewhere. I kind of can't shake that. I'm not getting my normal stuff for things that are bad.
Where am I?
So, but I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. And somebody said, "Oh, you didn't say much in the last one." What are you talking about? Yes, I did. If you watch the other reading, pretty good for. We're not going to get exact addresses. That's why I want to learn astrology. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did, but it freaking doesn't. We mostly get in symbolisms and puzzle pieces. So this is 1300. This is by
Positivity.
Yep, positivity, exactly. This is by an elementary school too. I'm just gonna tell you what the streets are. 1304 Manly Drive roundabout, and then San Gabriel, California, and then this one. We'll look at this one and whatever a cross street is on that. 128 West Wells, San Gabriel. Okay. All right.
Yes.
They're saying such nice things in this for the most part tonight. Being very nice. Okay. All right.
My ashes are here.
Is that one of my, I don't have my family members' ashes. I have my animals' ashes. So that's interesting. Okay, so this one goes to Chino. Sleepy Hollow is interesting. I've gotten that before. I hate when I get stuff before and I don't know where it goes, and then I see it everywhere. That's normally how this goes. It's weird. Okay, so this just goes on the road. It's kind of weird. This is 1897 Chino Ave. I don't know. Hopefully that's not relevant. Unless, let's see, what degrees is this? This is, I'll take this off. Pluto. So you could go, this is 29, I went 29 degrees, but you could go 2.9 again on this one. I always go the original. I try to go the original.
Little boy.
And then I see. So since he's from Pico, allegedly, let's see where this goes at 2.9 miles. Right? I usually don't like put more than one line like that, but I'm probably confusing the hell out of myself for right. Okay. So let's just go out 2.9 miles and see. Oh, that's 2.4. 2. 2.9. Okay. So this, I'm pretty sure this is Pluto, right? I hope that is.
We can talk.
2.9 mile mark. Okay, this is Capricorn, which is usually an older person. Casper.
My favorite place.
What is your favorite place? Okay, this is by Theodore Roosevelt High School. Let me look up something. What is the mascot to that? Mascot? Oh, in Los Angeles. Teddy the bear. Weird. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Teddy, Theodore, Rochelle. Okay. I was just curious because of what the lion. I'm trying to find it. So, anyways, this goes to this area right here. Which, since, like I said, allegedly, Pico is where the train was. Maybe he lives
My body was taken.
Close to there. So EVP can be anybody, all right? I don't know where the hell I am. I'm in an alley. I am in an alley. So I'm surprised that it did that. This is 22156 Street, East 6th Street, which is weird because I got 6 in the reading. So 22156 Street, roundabout. Find that fucking interesting. Okay. It's 6th Street, which is weird because I got 6. Okay, that's... I don't know how to take that. Especially since that, yep, it's by the 5. I mean, I don't know. That's interesting.
Throw.
Throw what? Okay, interesting. All right, well, yeah, I should have went just shorter on it. Okay, now this is the Venus sign. This is the one I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. This is 6 miles from the Pico station. And it's right by the freeway. Remember I was hearing trucks and stuff? I find that interesting. By Badini Park, and it goes straight to somewhere. Again, another... What road is this? This is, Astor, and Ransom. Weird ransom, really. You know, so around 4833 roundabout or those through there. I just found it interesting because it's right by the freeway and it's the Venus, so by Long Beach Freeway. Okay, all right.
She thrives on fear.
I made Venus purple. I mean, she does it with black, but I think it needs to be purple. So I did Venus purple. So this is the part of fortune. This is 25 degrees Sag. I went out 25 degrees. I mean, when I went out 25 miles, it took me to Anaheim by Disneyland. So I don't know if there's connections there or not, but I mean, you can do 2.5 miles. It took me somewhere freaking random. I mean, by Farmers Park, that area, right? Looks like that's a bus station or train. Wait a second. It might be relevant. It looks like a train station. If they switch train stations, what? This looks like a train. What is this? What is this? That's what it looks like. I mean, I don't know. The train goes right by there. Maybe not. I don't know. It kind of looks, unless there's this train goes by there. I don't. It's weird. But then you can also go out 2.5 miles if we wanted to. So
What are your names?
your names? There's only one of me here. So just to see, just for shits and giggles, we can see what 2.5 miles is. Since this is by Pico, I mean, one of these might be pointed to his house. So I was thinking, anyways. Who knows? We could get as lucky, huh? I wanted to do more tonight, but actually, you know what? Mapping and shit makes me tired, believe it or not.
Jesus.
Is Jesus in the house? So it takes me here. Which is, I don't know what the fuck this is. Central LA Cycling. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is, I don't remember which one we're on. I'm confusing myself. Part of fortune. See, this is why Scribble Maps would be better if I could figure out how to use it. I didn't even use my free. I had like a free thing and I didn't even use it. A free trial. So, yeah, kind of dumb. I just didn't have the time. I'm just going to give you guys
Optimism.
I don't know what road this is. Let's see. It took me in the alley. Oh, 2315 East 16th Street. Okay. So that's where that took us. Roundabout. All right. For the 2.5 miles. All right. And then
They found my body.
who is this? Who is this? I'm so worried that I'm wrong about this. I just am. I hope I'm not. She doesn't feel like she's in spirit, but
Betrayal.
I'm not good at feeling that. This is 21 miles, so um, so these two are very close together. This goes 21 miles. This is like by Buena Park. That's very far. Lots of good memories there. Freaking starving all of a sudden, man. I mean, this does lead to a house, so. What street? This is 7821 Bellflower Roundabout. Okay, don't be going and knocking on doors, though. I mean, this might just. I don't know. These can be just relevant to people that are involved or what. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the perpetrator. But it's just interesting. It's going to different houses, which we are in the city. So, I mean, the descendant line was what I wanted to look at because that's perpetrator. And, there we go. And that's 10 degrees Aquarius, but I don't. Is that this one? I feel like I'm all turned around, right? That's the IC line. Where the hell is the descendant line?
Voice.
That's the ascendant, so it would be the descendant would be right here. Okay, 10 degrees Aquarius. Let's see where this one goes because this would be our perpetrator. All right. By Almasser Park, Vincent Luego.
Caves.
But we've noticed the part of fortune can't. I mean, that did happen with Rick Allen. That's where his part of fortune went to him, to his house. So, caves.
Talisman.
This is, what road is this? 132 West Wells. I think we looked here. I didn't know this was the descendant line. So, roundabout. All right, San Gabriel. So, that's the descendant line. That would be where perpetrator would go, usually. But it was the part of fortune last time. So did we look at I swear we looked at the part of fortune already. We already did that. So yeah. I think we basically looked at everything. Right? So, I mean, I would focus, I mean, those could be possible places, but I mean, the fact she's got lines going to Marina Del Rey and freaking Santa Monica area and all that and Long Beach is interesting because that's something that keeps repeating and I hope it's right. So I just wanted to put out her map. I can always email it to someone if they need it. I might have messed it up a little bit making those lines a little bit shorter, but this is why I really need the other mapping thing because it would make it easier because then I could do different degrees.
Woman.
All right, I'm going to see what else I can get done tonight. I don't know about anything because that was tiring for some reason. But I know this is kind of a boring video, but it's the only way I can show you the mapping and show you the areas. So, I think there's one line I was trying to check out on Suzanne. I might do that now. All right. Thank you guys for everything. Make sure you like. I hope this wasn't so boring, but I just wanted to show you the map and hopefully it'll be helpful in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if there's anything else I can do on this. I'm back and forth on channeling the dad. He needs time. And I think that we've gotten kind of a lot of information. I don't know what more he could say. So we'll see. It depends on where I pull to, as you know. I've got a lot of other things I'm doing. So anyways, this was an hour long of going on a map. Sorry, but hopefully it was helpful. Appreciate you.